Hey guys, what's going on? I hope you're having a fantastic weekend so far. A little treat for my paid subscribers. I'm going to show you guys how to make the most amazing scrambled eggs for breakfast along with a garlic toast. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to take our pan and you want to make sure nothing is heated up. So this is nice and cool. We're going to put it on the heating element there. And for this demonstration, I'm just going to be using 2 eggs. And you want to go ahead and put them in there cold. Okay, put them straight into the pan. Okay, and the next thing we're going to do is take our butter. And cut some thin slices. Okay, we're going to take our slices and we're going to put it right in there with the egg. Alright, now we're going to put our stove here. I'm going to turn it up kind of medium high, just kind of in between. And as you can see over here, we've got our toast. I'm going to put that in the toaster. We'll go ahead and start that. Now, as this heats up, it's really important. You want to keep mixing it. You want to stay steady with it. And you want to keep this moving. Now, as soon as you start to see the egg form on the bottom and kind of get a little harder as this heats up, you don't want to cook it completely on the heat. So once you see that bottom layer start to cook, you want to take it off the heat. So we're just waiting for this to warm up and melt the butter. And this is going to give you a really creamy egg. And these are very different than most scrambled eggs that you've probably had. Most of them, especially you get from like Waffle House and such, are very dry. These are going to be very, very moist eggs. And very creamy. Okay, so we're going to let that sit for just a second. So what I'm going to be using today, I'm going to be cheating a little bit here. We're going to be using some of this Chef Shamey garlic butter. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a spoonful of this. And however you want to make your garlic toast is completely up to you. I am using a small little shortcut. And I'm going to be putting some of this into a plastic bowl. And I'm just going to microwave it long enough to melt the butter. All right, our butter is starting to melt now. Okay, so now you can see it's starting to get a little bit thicker, so we want to take it off the heat. Take it off the heat and keep stirring it. Stir, stir, stir. Put it back on the heat. Keep it moving. This is going to add a lot of fluffiness to the eggs too. The fact that you're beating so much air into them, plus the butter, and these are going to be really good and creamy. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and nuke the warm up the butter. I feel it's starting to get a little hard on the bottom, so we're going to take it off the heat. Mix, mix, mix. You guys can see those little bits forming on the bottom there. That's exactly what we want. As soon as you start seeing that, that's when it needs to come off the heat. So you want to make sure you don't overcook these. Back on the heat. Take it back off the heat. I'm going to go ahead and grab a plate. As you can see, our toast is done. We're going to put our toast down. Okay, and here we've got the melted butter. And I'm just going to pour that right onto the toast. And that'll give it a nice garlic buttery flavor. Okay, put our eggs back on the heat. You can see they're starting to solidify now. So you want to be really careful not to burn them. And this is really the consistency that you're looking for there. You can see they're real creamy. They're starting to stick to the stir there, and that's what we want. One more time, and we are done. Look at that. Those are some really creamy eggs. Okay, and there we are. There are the creamiest, most delicious eggs you will ever have. You will never make them the same way ever again. And just as a final little touch, just as more of a garnish, it's not necessary, but just to make it look a little better, we're going to sprinkle just a little bit of oregano on there. The important thing that you want to remember when you're doing these eggs is you do not want to add salt and pepper before they come out. You want to add those after the eggs are done cooking, otherwise it's going to pull out the moisture from the eggs and it's going to make the eggs kind of gray. So now is the time to salt and pepper. And there it is. That is how you make the best scrambled eggs you've ever had. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for all of your support. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your weekend, and I will see you guys very, very soon.